I need a haircut. Look, I'm trying my best not to. I'm going to plant these roses. That TikTok lied to me and said it was some tiger roses. It wasn't no damn tiger roses. Because it ain't no such damn thing. Oh shit. It is windy. I should have brought my thing so I can punch these holes. Hey girl. Lord. I need to be getting my ass on here every day so I can earn some money for Gizmo surgery. We're gonna have to do a marathon, a marathon live stream so we can okay, this ain't gonna work. Why is this not working? Okay, my husband is gonna have to uh get the drill later. Yeah, we're gonna have to do a marathon for Gizmo's surgery. We're gonna have to be out here raising money for his surgery. We're gonna be selling fish dinners. I was scared to ask Pop if he would put some of these in the ground. I don't want him to beat me up. Be like, girl, you don't go somewhere? Ain't you doing enough?
It's still windy out here.
I know.
You may be on your own.
Why?
You Gizmo be like, it's too much wind out here. He's already at the door.
Yeah, he don't like being out here when it's windy. Honey, he will.
Look at him. He all in my lap now.
He will.
Let's go.
Oh,
He like,
and
leave.
there's dirt flying all up in my nose and stuff.
He like, leave her
It's
out
so
here.
windy. Dang, Gizmo, you gonna leave mommy? like, heck yeah, it's cold out here. It ain't cold, it's just windy.
Watch it. What's up, dude? Hmm?
I meant to tell you to bring the drill out here.
Why you want to drill it now when you got the soil in it? I think
I
that.
hold it
Why don't you drill it before you put the?
because I didn't know you was coming. I didn't know how long it was gonna take you, and I'm ready to. I'm rocking and rolling.
You rock and roll, and you going to roll and rock, and
So, girl, I bought these seeds off of TikTok. They done lied and said that these was tiger roses and that they were supposed to be. These was the most beautiful roses I had ever seen. Not knowing it was AI, they were so pretty. But when I Googled it, it was like, yeah, there's no such thing. There's no such thing as black roses. Roses don't come in black. If they're black, they're dyed. The florist has dipped them in color. They don't come in black. And these were a pretty yellow with like a black outline. No. So I don't know what these are. I don't know what type of seeds these are. It ain't no telling what is gonna grow. Cause it ain't what the picture said it was because it's no such thing as that. But I'ma plant them. This may not even be roses. Ain't no telling what it is. But I'ma plant it and see.
you going to plant, child. We gonna get out. We gonna get out of the
I
wind.
want to put some of them in the ground. I want Pop to put some in the ground and see. I want to put them over there in that corner. If I just put them over there, you think he gonna get mad?
If a giant beanstalk grow out of that, I think he will.
He will.
I don't know. I don't know. Put it down there and see.
It's your daddy.
It's it's your seed. Maybe a beanstalk will grow up out of
So I want to just throw some of them in the yard over there where the other roses are, just to see. Or I might just hold on to these that I have left because I don't want to put them all in that pot. I think that's too many. Just hold on to these and see what these, see if they grow. If they grow, then I'll plant the rest of them. I'm gonna be asking y'all, where did I put them seeds? Don't go nowhere. Y'all want to see what happened to all the other stuff? I think those are the sunflowers. I think that's the lettuce. I don't know what these other two things are, but that's what we have so far. It's doing pretty good. I gotta repot this. I feel like my pants finna fall off. This mint, it smells good, but it don't look like it's doing too good on this side. So I'm gonna put it in this pot. So one of those things over there is supposed to be marigolds. Oh, it must be that because that's what the leaves look like. French double dwarf marigolds. I think it's in that big thing. We gonna see. What else is in here? Hold on, let me dump this out. Dang, they did leave. I thought they was just kidding. No, they left for real. Ooh, the leaf it's got a huge root system. This is sweet. Yeah. Look at the roots. Can y'all see? I'm trying to get up enough nerve to go live on TikTok because I can go live on TikTok, but I'm scared. Them TikTok people, they ruthless. The last time I went live on here, I had a lot of trolls come in, and I had to block their asses. It was like they were foreigners or something. Where it didn't seem like they were speaking English or something. I don't know. And they just kept typing the same thing over and over in the chat. And I was blocking them, but they was coming back. I was like, God damn. Y'all ain't got nothing else to do? Ooh, this mint smell good. I gotta go to the dollar store. I need a couple more pots. Because I got this mint plant and a tomato that needs. I got a tomato plant that needs a bigger pot. So I gotta go to the dollar store. Who did I just oh, them roses. I had to give it some water. Let me give it some. What is y'all saying? You been making Florida water? Yeah, girl, I'm scared of TikTok. I don't know if I'm ready to do a live over there. Because I be going in some of them TikTok lives and them people, they be ruthless. I mean, they be doing they be doing the most in them lives. Let me give her some water. Where's my water can? You need some water, girl? You stay thirsty. Let me look in the back and see if I got one more pot. Nope, I don't have no more pots. So I need one more. Actually, I need two more. I knew when I was at Walmart, I should have got a pot for that tomato plant. I mean, it'll be okay right now, but it ain't gonna hold on much longer. As a matter of fact, let me give you some water. I don't know where the water hose at. I should go get that water hose. I gotta take the soil back to the backyard. I don't even go live there for my business. I was waiting to get to 1K. That's not a requirement. Yeah, that's what I said. The 1K ain't a requirement no more. They told me I could go live, but I ain't never tried it because I'm scared. I'm scared of them. Plus, I haven't really been, like talking about nothing like I used to. So I'm like, what am I say if I go over there? I mean, I could do some gardening videos, but I don't really want to do that. I can't wait till them sunflowers come up. And if they big sunflowers like they say, because it said on the pack, it's so windy. It said on the pack that they were supposed to be colossal um, sunflowers. And if they are, they gonna be so pretty. Yeah, girl, I can't be over there on TikTok fighting them damn people. Mm-mm. I'm not doing all that. I'm not gonna be. I'm not about to be over there stressing myself out with them crazy ass people over there on TikTok. Them people are a trip. Yeah, yeah, they do. You do get more views if you go live over there, but I don't know. I don't know if I even want to. You know, I don't even know if I want to go through the stress of dealing with all of that. I don't know if I want to do that. The crazy part, it's been so windy for like the past couple of days. I mean, it was so windy the other day. It snowed up in Tahoe. They got a nice dusting of snow in June. They say that normally don't happen up there. It was super windy here. It was super windy and it was super cold, but it was, the sun was shining. And they said the same thing was going on. No, they did say it started to rain. It started to rain in Tahoe, and then it started to sleet, and then it started to snow. Because usually, if it's snowing in Tahoe and Reno, it's raining here. Well, we ain't get no rain. It didn't rain here. It was just hella windy. Worse than it is now. Like, it was so windy, you couldn't have sat out here in the back. It would have just, it'd have been too much for you to even sit out here. Yeah, I don't know. I don't even know if I want to try it. Maybe if I'm at a restaurant or something and I'm eating and go live, and maybe at the festival that we go to, the next one that we go to, because I think we going to the one next weekend or in July. I think we going to the one in July because the last one we went to, I didn't get a labubu because them people was trying to charge way too much for them, and I didn't buy one because I'm not willing to go over $20. And then people at the festival that we went to, clothes was $20. They wanted like $50 or $60 for the labubu, and the clothes was $20. The little outfits was they were selling the outfits for $20. Shit, I will find a pattern and crochet me a little boo boo before I pay $60 for one. But I be spent $60 in yarn though, because you need at least 2 or 3 colors. And if the yarn is like $9.99 or $10 a skein, and you need 2 or 3 colors, you done spent what you would spend purchasing one. And if it's gonna cost the same, I'll just go on and buy the damn thing. That's less headache for me. I'm not gonna spend $40 to crochet it, and then I got to stress myself out making it too. I ain't doing that. So I don't know. Plus, we supposed to be going to it's a Labubu festival in San Francisco. I gotta check the dates where all of the vendors are gonna be Labubu vendors. I think we're gonna go to that. I would probably go live if I did something like that. I might go live on TikTok, but just to sit and chill, I don't know. I should tell my husband to take me to 7-Eleven and get me a Slurpee. I've been on cold drinks lately. I got my boba. I ordered some popping boba, strawberry popping bobas from Amazon, and the boba straws. So I've been making like lemonade, strawberry lemonade, and I got the strawberry syrup. So I've been making strawberry lemonade with the bobas and with my little boba straw. Girl, you can't tell me nothing. You can't tell me nothing. We got bobas at home. You do not have to go to the store. We got bobas at home. So I've been having my little popping bobas. I said, you know what? That's one thing that's great about being an adult and having adult money. You can get whatever you want. You ain't got to be like, Mama, can I go get a boba? I got boba money. So do. I can get whatever I want. It ain't got to be tripping. That's the fun thing about having adult money. You ain't got to worry about nothing. If it wasn't windy, it would really be a nice day out here. There's a few clouds in the sky, but they way off in the distance. Look like the clouds in Oakland. They not over. They not over us. I think my neighbor must have changed his mind about cutting that tree down because they didn't work. They didn't work in their backyard, and the tree is still up. I think they just trimmed the tree. I don't think he gonna cut the whole thing down. Cause that's a beautiful tree. I can't see them cutting that whole thing down. It's blooming right now too. I said I was gonna take some pictures of it while it was in bloom. I ain't got nothing to talk about, y'all. Maybe food reviews, but people complain about those too. Girl, they complain about everything. Everything you put on there, they gonna complain about it. Ain't nothing safe. So I wouldn't even trip because I mean I would trip, but you know that regardless as to what they say, somebody gonna say some shit about it. The only thing I hate about when my mother-in-law brings the cushions back out is it's so windy that the wind be knocking the cushions up off of the chairs and stuff, off of the couch, because the cushions on the couch can't be tied down. They don't have the little tie things. On some of the chairs, the cushions have the little ties, and you tie them down, and the wind can't catch them. But on this couch, the cushions are so light, they're gonna be all out in the yard probably by tonight. This is my sister-in-law's furniture anyway. This was her patio furniture, and when she moved, she just put it back here. I guess when she leave, I'm pretty sure when she leaves, she gonna take it with her. Shit, I told my husband, hell, we may at this point we may as well go on and get in a damn apartment, find an apartment, cause it don't look like we gonna find no house out here, not for what we wanna pay. All these houses out here is in the 700,000s, 6 and 700,000. We ain't trying to go that high. I haven't seen a house out here in this area where my mother and father-in-law live under 600,000. So I don't know. And I don't want to move out to Sacramento right now while my husband is working out here, because that's an hour commute. Oh, the prosecution rested. I haven't even been watching the. I haven't been watching or keeping up with the trial. The only time I hear something is if somebody posted on social media, or if I'm talking to somebody and they say something about it. I'm supposed to be calling this damn dental school to try to get my tooth worked on because I went to the dentist, was it last week? Yeah. And he told me that I needed a root canal on the tooth. And I had to go to a specialist because for whatever reason he didn't want to do it. And I don't want to pay no $1,500, almost $2,000 for a damn. Even with my insurance, it's gonna be close to $2,000 because I gotta get a crown. And I don't want to pay that kind of money. Shit, for one tooth, hell. So my friend had told me about the dental school in San Francisco that uh, you don't pay that much. They are still students. They haven't gotten their, what is it, dental license or whatever. They're still students. But you know, the teacher is there, and depending on your what work you have to get done is dependent on the level of student that's going to work on you. And since mine is a root canal, I'm pretty sure it's going to be a student that is a little bit more experienced because a root canal ain't no joke. So it's got to be somebody that, that know what they're doing. So I got to call the dental school and see it and get an appointment because it's in San Francisco. And it's gonna have to be in the morning, cause my husband he gonna have to take me, and then we gonna have to get back across that bridge in time for him to go to work. Yeah, girl, I gotta have a damn root canal. And you know what's crazy is all this money that you pay for dental insurance, we have insurance. But the insurance don't cover, complete root canals. It don't cover complete nothing. Dental insurance is a scam. Insurance is a scam, period, though. Hey, Loving Touch Salon. Oh, okay. Hey, Naya. I was here day before yesterday, I think. And nobody showed, none of y'all showed up. I guess I don't come often enough no more. Cause none of my regulars hardly come. I can take my ass in the house. It's cold out here. Let me put this dirt back. I'll be right back. We finna go in the house. It's too windy. This is what you gotta do when you got a cat and you don't want her in the living room. Yeah, it's got so windy out there. I had to come in the house.
Mm-hmm. It's super windy out there.
Where you going, little boy?
With you.
You going with me?
Go. You want to go?
Come on.
Don't look at me 2 more minutes from now and be like, oh.
You better come on if you coming.
Go ahead, Gizmo.
Come on.
Stay.
Forget you, Gizmo. Shit. Let me leave these shoes out there. I was gonna say, did I cut that TV off?
So that is the story of how and why that I asked Jennifer.
I'm gonna wash my hands. So, my niece got a job at Amazon. I think she started today. She going from working at a pizza place to working at Amazon. I said, girl, you got to do some real work. That's from making pizzas. And she was the supervisor, so she wasn't even in the front making the pizzas. To working for Amazon, delivering packages and shit, driving that truck and delivering packages. So the first week you'll ride on You ride on with somebody else, you'll ride along, and then the second week, she said you get 25% of your normal load. The next week you get 50%. So every week your load is going to increase until you get to your regular, what your regular load is going to be. Oh my God, damn. And I can't wait till she get off so she can tell me what it was like. I mean, she ain't no little dainty girl. She she tall and she a tall girl. She ain't fat, but she ain't, she not little. She not little and dainty and oh my God, I'm gonna get hurt. She ain't like that. Like me, a girly. Damn, I'm just knocking over everything. A true girly girl who don't want to lift nothing heavy. And I ain't trying to be picking up shit. I don't want no job where I got to drive. I ain't never wanted a job where I had to do deliveries and I'm gonna take some Tylenol. Did I take some Tylenol already? I don't know, child. I hope I didn't. This is what I make my lemonade in. I be reusing my cups. I make my boba lemonade in that. So that's about it, y'all. I don't mind it sometimes just to see the scenery and discover new places. Shit, I can do that riding with somebody else. This one of my favorite scents. The Japanese cherry blossom. Bath and Body Works having a 3.99 sale. Y'all, if you like Bath and Body Works, you better hit them up now. Cause they having a yearly sale. I meant to go Sunday when we went over there, and I didn't. I might just order me some stuff before the sale is over. I know my granddaughter gonna get mad if I don't order her some. But I ain't even seen her ass, honey. She a teenager now and she ain't got time for her granny and papa. You see how these kids do you? We done took her all to Disneyland and everything, and she done dropped me and her papa like a hot potato. These kids ain't no good. They grow up and forget all about you. Grow up and kick you to the curb. And she ain't even grown yet. And then already kicked us to the curb. My husband talking about getting us e-bikes. He said so we can get out and get active. Shit, the way my back be feeling, I ain't riding no damn bike. But on an e-bike, if you get tired of pedaling, you just let the you just let the bike go. So I don't know. I have to see. Maybe we'll just get one, and I'll see how that feel before I let him give me one. Oh, our windshield got cracked. A rock hit the windshield the Sunday and cracked the windshield. So Safe Light will be here tomorrow. I'm gonna do a video. Um, Safe Light will be here tomorrow. They called today and asked us to put the car in a shady spot so that the car wouldn't be, so that the window won't be hot when they come to repair it. So we're gonna put the car in the driveway. I asked my sister-in-law to park on the street so we can put the car in the driveway under the tree so it'll be cooler. Just a little small ding, but they say if you catch it before it spreads, they don't have to replace the whole windshield. They can replace the crack. They can repair it. So he's gonna come out tomorrow and and fix it. I'm pretty sure it can be fixed because it's not that big. Oh, you have to replace yours? What's your daughter? Is she graduating from where? Graduating from high school? She going to college? Cause Amani only 16. Was is she 16? Or is she gonna be 16? Child, I don't know. I forgot how old that girl is. I think she's 16. Um, so we got a couple more years before she graduates from high school. Cause she said she wanna go away to college. And I don't blame her. I'm looking at this guy on YouTube. He got an e-bike and he riding. My son got a e-bike, but it's a dirt bike. It's not just like a regular bike. I wouldn't ride that for shit. It's like a little dirt bike. Somebody outside working on the lawn. I don't know if that's my father-in-law or what, but they sweeping hella hard. Like the rake sound like it's just dragging the ground, scraping all the pavement off the ground. I bought this little book. It's an art book. I ain't did nothing in it yet. So it's got the pictures in the front, and all of the little art, they stickers. All the little stickers are in the back, and you go to they're numbered. So you find the numbers, I guess, and you go in the back and you get it. I don't know how you find which one is which though. Let's see, what number is this? One. I don't see no one. Oh, that's one. No, that ain't gonna fit that. That ain't it. How do I know which one is which? That don't look like it's it. Pages 4 and 5. Peonies. Oh, I'm on the wrong page. Oh, that's this page. Oh, okay. So the stickers have the page number on there. And you gotta pull the sticker off and match the picture. That's different, huh? It says 10 artworks to color by number and sticker by number. Color how? Oh, my pen done fell. Oh, I guess if you wanted to color it, it showed you what colors to use. I'm using the stickers. Yeah, that's interesting. I got this from it says 10 beautiful puzzles of flowers from around the world. Match the numbers on the images with the sticker sheets or color palettes and create 10 sticker and color therapy masterpieces from a prickly, cactus to a lush cherry blossom. You'll love this addictive new therapeutic activity. I got this from Five Below. If you want to try it, I got it from Five Below. Oh, it says you can use markers if you don't want to use the stickers. Oh, this looks interesting. It looked kind of intricate, but I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna try it and see. One evening when I'm bored. She only a sophomore. Yeah, so she got 2 more years of high school, but she's thinking about college. Amani been thinking about college though. As a freshman, she was thinking about college, and I want her to because her mom and daddy, neither one of them went to college. So for her to, um, well, her dad went to college, but he went because he had to for his job to get his mechanics certification. But I'm talking like after high school, he didn't go to college, but he has been to college because he's a certified mechanic. As a matter of fact, he went to a car show this weekend, a car meetup for uh, Mustangs, all kind of Mustangs. He didn't show his car. He just he didn't put his car in the show. He showed his car, but he didn't enter the contest for the Mustangs. But his car was there and it was being shown. He's got a nice 5.0. So, yeah, I guess if you finish all of your uh requirements, you can graduate early. If you take the test, because I think you got to take that, I don't know what the test is called now, but you got to take that exit exam. And I think you take it early in your 11th grade year. And if you take that test, I'm pretty sure you got all your credits, you can graduate. Because I was in the program when I was in high school to I went to college in, was it my senior year? I was already enrolled at the junior college in my senior year. And if I hadn't acted stupid, I would have I had credits towards my AA, but I didn't finish. I didn't finish it. And then went back to school later. I need to see how many credits I have because I may have enough credits to walk the stage. And if I do, I might go ahead and finish and at least walk the stage and get my AA. That'll be something fun to do. Graduate, 60 some years old, walking the stage, get my AA. That'll be cool to have my grandkids come and watch me graduate. They better show up too. They use AI to cheat their way to early graduation. No, I don't have nothing. No, I don't have a degree. I have a certificate. I don't have a degree. I gotta see how many credits I need to graduate. If it's not that many, I might do it. If it's more than what I thought it was, nah, I'm cool. Cause I'm not about to be stressing myself out. That's what I'm not gonna do. I ain't got too old for that shit. If it ain't a whole lot of I think I should be really close though. Because I finished the substance abuse program. I got my certificate for that. And those classes, those count too. And I had already did a lot of my math and English and stuff. So I don't know what should be left. Nah, I haven't been to theology school. Mm-mm. Is that what you're talking about? That's the only degree you get in religion is if you go to school for theology. That has never. Like I have never even wanted to. That's never been on my radar to study theology. That back door. Every time somebody open that back door, I can always hear it because it squeaks so loud. And then when the door closes, the back door is so heavy that you will always hear it. Even if you try to come in quiet, that back door coming from the garage is just heavy. It seems like it's one of the heaviest doors in the house. I wonder who made these homes. What builders made these homes? Because they throwing houses up everywhere around here. Wherever they got a little piece of land, they throwing a house up. I think some of this land over here is sanctioned for the deer and stuff. I think some of this area they can't build on because uh it's saved for the animals. That's why so many deer and turkeys and skunks and raccoons and shit over here because it still is pockets of because it's a space in between these houses and the next group of houses is just a big open space, and I don't think they could build anything there. I thought you needed a religion degree to be ordained. No, you don't have to have a degree to be ordained. You can get ordained without a degree. Some people they just want that. Some ministers just want that title behind their name, but you don't have to have a degree to be ordained. A lot of ministers, a lot of ministers out here ain't never been to school. So you don't have to have a degree to you don't have to have a degree to be ordained. There's a lot of ministers ain't never been to school. They ain't got no degrees. And some want it. Yeah, I mean anybody can go to school. Anybody can go to school and get a degree. But everybody can't preach. And just because you got a degree, you done been to seminary, that don't mean you gonna preach. It just, you know. But yeah, that ain't my that's not my thing. I am ordained. I just don't have a degree in anything. But I've been ordained. I've preached. Um, my pastor didn't have a degree. They hadn't been to a seminary, but they had been ordained. Yeah, anybody can go to school if you got the money. If you got the money and you got the time and you know that's your thing, you want to study. You can go to school. That's not my thing. I didn't want to go to school when I was going. That's why I didn't finish my degrees. Shit, I didn't want to be there. I never. I was so happy when I got out of high school. Like I didn't want to. I really didn't want to go to college, but my mother wanted me to go to college. And that was the her growing up in Louisiana, not finishing school. Of course you want more for your child. You want your child to graduate from high school, go to college, graduate from college, and get a good job. I had a decent job without a degree. I worked for the government until we had a base closure. I would have still been at the government if the base hadn't closed. I would still be there, shuffling around at Naval Air Station if that base hadn't closed, because I wasn't going to quit that job. And the only reason why I left is because that base closed. I would have still been there, back hurting and all. Because I had a sedentary job. I was sitting at a desk all day. Yeah, he probably think that you don't want to, he probably think that you playing. And a lot of them old bars and stuff, if you ain't coming up with no money, they ain't got time to be playing with you. They done moved on to the next person that they can get a couple of $1,000s from. Just keep bothering them and tell him that you're serious or whatever, and see if he'll talk to you. But he probably think you playing, you're not serious, and he done moved on. He moved on to somebody that he think is serious. But I would message him again and try to explain to him what happened or whatever, and see if he'll talk to you. No, I wouldn't send him the money. No, 45 didn't fire me. That was I don't know who was in, I can't even remember who was in office back then. Oh yeah. Yeah, I see what you're saying. Until 45, yeah. I would have been there until he got in office and probably did something stupid. But my friend, she worked for the government. She still got her job. She worked for the Coast Guard. I think she only got a couple of years and she'll be able to retire. I think she got a few more years because I would have been very very close to retirement, very close. At this point, I'll be 61 in uh in August, and you only need 30 years of service. Uh, I would have been close to it. I'd have been very, very close to it. So, um, yeah, I would have still been there. I hate that base closed because I liked my job. I liked what I was doing. I liked my job. I liked the people that I work with. It was interesting. It was always something going on. When you get 5,000 civilians on one installation, it's always some shit going on. So we had, it was good, but it didn't work out. And I've been gone from there. I've been gone 30 years because, 20 some odd years, because I was in my 30s when I left. So I've been gone a long time. Because my kids were teenagers when I left. When the base closed, they were teenagers. And shit, they damn near 40. They're a couple of years from 40. And so it's been a minute. But hell, if I was still there with that income and my husband's income, shit, we be in a house. But it is what it is. I mean, you know, I'm not complaining because I'm blessed. We blessed to be where we are. It's not ours, but we ain't homeless. I don't know what I'm gonna eat for dinner. What I eat yesterday. Have y'all tried the new what is it? Orange chicken bowl from Jack in the Box? It's good. It's a little on the sweet side, but it's actually good. It's chicken, broccoli, carrots with a orange sauce over rice. It's good. I said, shit, I can make that. I should give me a salad from the Habit. I ain't had that chicken salad in a minute. You when you make this, you have be having the same ingredients that they have in the salad that you get from a restaurant and you make it at home. It don't never taste like theirs. Theirs always tastes better. And you got the same ingredients. The barbecue chicken salad is chicken, barbecue sauce. What's them pickled onions, the red onions that's pickled, cilantro, and lettuce and bacon. And when I try to make it at home, it don't never taste like theirs. Whatever you get from the restaurant, when you try to duplicate it at home, it never tastes like the other place. I'm like, what do they be putting in that food to make it taste different? I don't know if I want that or I don't want no burger, but I could take some fries from Five Guys. I'm getting fat again. My face is getting fat. That's probably all that lemonade I be drinking and them Sprites. I looked at my face the other day. I said, "Oh, you getting fat again?" That's the first place I noticed it is in my face. She said I wouldn't trust orange chicken from girl me either. But what happened was my husband ordered it right, and he tried it first, and he said it was good. Now, if he say it's good, it's good. So I said, "Oh well, let me try it," and it was good. It was good. I was surprised. It was a little sweet, but you could tell them probably they don't put the sauce. Don't put that sauce on there and just use soy sauce and it'll be good. Girl, Jack in the Box always be coming out with some new shit. Jack in the Box menu is crazy. For it to be a fast food place, they be having hella shit on their menu. Just all kind of stuff. Every week it seemed like Jack in the Box and added something to their menu. But that's my little place though. I used to didn't like Jack in the Box until I got married. Cause I never ate at Jack in the Box. I never messed with Jack in the Box. But when I got married, my husband liked Jack in the Box. And he started going there, and who was is that the TV? No, must be somebody outside. He started going to Jack in the Box, and I started eating there, and found out that I liked the ultimate cheeseburger and they breakfast. I love Jack in the Box breakfast croissant sandwich. I love it. I could probably eat that croissant sandwich and they French toast every day. If I could eat that every day, like I didn't have to pay for it, and I could eat that every day, I would eat it every day because I love a croissant sandwich. And it's just up the street from my house. We live in a good area because everything is over here. The grocery store, Jack in the Box, McDonald's, Taco Bell. What else is over here? What the boba place, the donut place. What else is over here? And not too far, KFC, Popeyes, Wendy's, Wingstop, Fire Wings. Everything is over here. The Habit. I mean, I'm talking driving, not too far. So this is a good little, this is a good area, with the grocery stores, and because it's a Safeway and a Lucky's and Trader Joe's, Sprouts. Everything is like within driving distance. The only thing we don't have over here is a Whole Foods. That's the only thing I miss from living in Oakland. We had Whole Foods. There's no Whole Foods out here. Um, but everything else is out here. So Froster Freeze, they got everything out here. It's not Sonic though. Sonic, you gotta cross the bridge. Sonic is in Vallejo? No. Uh yeah, I think Vallejo. Either Vallejo or American Canyon. One of those. But we go out there. Cause I'm gonna go get my lemonade from Sonic. I love Sonic strawberry lemonade. You wanna kidnap me? Have a strawberry lemonade in the car. I'm gonna get in the car with you. You got me. I love Sonic strawberry lemonade. That that's my crack for sure. I love a good. I love a good lemonade though. I like Popeye's mango lemonade. That's about the only. Everybody else, and I like Chick-fil-A lemonade. Everybody else, this make me look fat. I am not this fat. I'm not fat. I'm not fat. I'm not claiming fat. Now I claim everything else, but not fat. But I do feel like I'm the gain. Maybe that's why my back been hurting. Cause I done gained weight. I don't know, y'all. Cause my back been killing me. God damn. Girl, I be having them breakfast sandwiches once a week. He told me not to eat chicken for 30 days and I stopped eating chicken for a whole year. Why he tell you not to eat chicken for 30 days? Why he tell you not to eat chicken for 30 days? Did he say why? That's the only thing about uh these Obas. They be, I don't know, child. They be telling you the weirdest shit. The last time I went to the I saw the Oba, he told me that I couldn't have nobody outside of my family touch me for 30 days. Like nobody could touch me. He said if you go to the grocery store, make them sit the money down and you pick it up. Don't let nobody put nothing in your hand. Don't let nobody outside of your immediate family touch you for 30 days. Girl, I was like, because it's easy for somebody to touch you. You at the grocery store, somebody bump into you. Oh, and I had to wear white for the whole time that I was going through this. I had to wear white and have my head covered every time I went outside for this whole 30-day period. But that's been a long time. I haven't had a reading in a while. What kind of fast you doing, Phoenix? Oh, he said it was causing misfortune. Yeah, girl. I don't know if it's standard or not. I don't know if everybody has to go through that. I know you go through that when you get initiated, but I wasn't initiated. That he did that through a reading. Oh, okay. Well, that's good. Yeah, I didn't get nothing. I just went through that for 30 days. I didn't receive anything. So I don't know. I mean, I did do it, but I don't think anything was different. I done broke my fingernail. I need to fingernail clipper to get it the rest of the way on. I mean, I don't know if I'm gonna go back to uh, E5 or Lukumi. I don't know what I'm gonna do. At first, I was interested in doing it, but I don't know. I just don't want to give nobody that kind of money right now. Maybe after we get in the house and we get settled, um, I can go back to thinking about it, but I'm not thinking about it right now. I need that money for other stuff. Because that's a lot of money. That's not just $100 or $200. We talking thousands of dollars. If it wasn't so expensive, I would do it. Yeah, I'm not doing nothing. Girl, you don't have to be scared to eat chicken. Ain't nothing gonna happen to you. You eat whatever you want. Ain't nothing gonna happen. Yeah, that's a lot of money. People don't realize that, and it's not just a one-time thing. It's not just a one and done. It's not like you pay that $20,000 to get initiated and it's never gonna be any more money. No, it's always gonna be something because everything in that religion is so expensive. Yeah, I would have to get initiated. I don't have to get, well, it's not that you have to and I would have to get reinstated. I would have to get initiated. I would have to get crowned. I don't have to. Like, I could go back to a house and just be a regular person. But you still, when you have ceremonies, that's still money that you have to pay in the house for activities and other people's initiations and all of that kind of stuff. So you constantly um, paying money for stuff. Every year you got to have a reading, and that may be $200-300. So it's always something. Is the religion is just very expensive. No, I'm not crowned. I'm initiated, not crowned. Receiving your alekes is not crowned, but that's still expensive. That was $300 just to receive my beads. That's just the first step. Receiving your beads and then going back, receiving your warriors. That's your first orishas. I think that's $500. And then if you get crowned, depending on which Orisha you're going to be crowned to, depends on how much money it is. I think for Oshun it's $20,000. But you paying for your Oba may have to fly from Miami. You got to pay for his plane ticket. You got to pay for all the food. You got to pay for your clothes. You got to pay for your Orishas. That's why it's so expensive. Yeah, I would have to be crowned in a new house. I'm not going back to the same house I was in. Well, being initiated, you just you know, being initiated is just like the first step. But being crowned, you're an actual priest. Then you can start to teach other people You can open up a house of your own if you want to. It's just, a higher level. It's, Lukumi in all of those religions is a hierarchy. So people with the beads, you at the bottom, and you just, keep going to different levels. Yeah, depending on which Orisha you get crowned to, I don't think any of them are 10,000. I ain't heard of none of them being that cheap. Not a whole ceremony. Not unless you go overseas. I mean, like you go to Cuba or somewhere. It's cheaper there, or you go to Africa and have it done. You can get it done much cheaper there, but you got to pay for your plane tickets. You got to pay for room and board because you got to stay there for at least a week with whoever your godparent is. You got to do a week sequestered with them. So if you go to Africa, you're going to be there at least 2 weeks. If you go to Cuba to get made, you're going to have to stay at least 2 weeks. So it may come out to the same if you paid to $20,000 here because you got to pay for your plane tickets, you got to pay, your room and board, your food, and all of that stuff. Nah, I didn't hear about that. Yeah, you got to buy animals. He charged you 1,200 for initiate. What type of initiation? Yeah, but what type of initiation though? There's different types. I mean, that's a good price, but what are you getting for that 1,200 though? What will you be? Is he crowning you for 1,200? If he crowning you for 1,200, that's suspect because that's what are you getting for $1,200? You're not even like what are you gonna get? What title are you receiving? What orishas are you receiving? $1,200, that's very cheap. It's a good price, but it's when they say you get what you pay for, like what are you getting? That's what I would be scared of. And what are you gonna receive everything? Cause I don't see how you gonna receive all of your orishas and go through a whole initiation for $1,200. I don't understand that. So what are you getting for $1,200? That's what type of initiation? Because initiation is a broad term. What type of initiation? What are you going to be receiving? That's what I would want to know. Yeah, but your hand in Ifa, what does that mean? Are you receiving orishas? Is he going to give you all of the pots and stuff for $1,200? I would be kind of leery because that's too cheap. I ain't never seen an um receiving a hand in E5 for $1,200. Like that's not even That's not even enough money to do a ceremony. To feed you, to have a dinner, have animals. He must ain't gonna have no animals. So I mean, I would do some research. That's what I be telling people all the time. When you meet these people, if you got to do research, you got to see what they, what they're talking about. Who else have they initiated? What are you going to receive in your initiation? Because just saying the hand and Ephah, well, what does that entail? What am I gonna get? Is he just gonna give you some beads? Or are you going to receive your pots and receive your orishas? You have to know all of that. Because what if, you get there and this man take your $1,200 and shake your hand and say a couple of prayers and sends you on your way? You have not received your hand of Ephah. What's a 3-day shrine? What is that? I ain't never heard of that. That's something for you to take home with you? I ain't never heard of a 3-day shrine. I ain't never heard of that. And what gifts? What gifts? Where is this person at? Are they in the States? Are they here? Is he in the same state as you? Or you gonna have to travel to where he is? Is he in the same state as you? Have you ever met him before? Or y'all just be talking online? I wonder is that my husband cooking? I kinda want some McDonald's. Is that Gizmo? Look like I see some little feet. Who is that? Ah, she got a uniform on. That was my niece. She just left with her little Amazon uniform on. Time is a 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, she probably don't get off till 10 o'clock. I'll still be woke. I gotta ask her uh, what it was like. When she got a little uniform on, I gotta ask my husband, did he see her? I wonder what time she gotta be there. She must gotta be there at 3. Cause she work in Concord. That ain't nowhere near us. Yeah, I don't know what gifts he would be talking about. And I ain't never heard of no 3-day shrine. I don't understand that. Are you gonna stay with him for 3 days? I don't understand it. I'm finna lay down and take me a nap time. Or go in here and fix me something to eat. I've been having a taste for a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. And y'all know I ain't supposed to be eating no peanuts. I wonder is it any peanut? I don't even think we have any peanut butter. We ain't been to the grocery store. That's our problem. We ain't going grocery shopping. Is he in the same state with you? Girl, I'm finna go fix me something. I kind of want a corn dog, but I don't think we have any. I'm gonna look in the freezer and see what's in there. You know them little frozen peanut butter and jelly crustables. I love them. I might have to put me an order in Instacart. Give me some crustables, cause I know we ain't going to the store. It's too late. Cause my husband got to go to work at 3, so we definitely ain't going to the store. I got a taste for a steak. I might give me some food from the Sizzler. Give me a steak and some shrimps. Order me a steak and some shrimps from the Sizzler and a baked potato. That sounds good. Keto bread and sugar free jam. Heck no. That don't even sound good. Sugar free jam? Mm-mm. I want the real deal. If I'm gonna eat it, I want the real one. I don't want no sugar free jam or jelly or syrup. None of that. I don't want it to be sugar free. Just go on and give me the sugar. That's why I'm fat now. I'm gonna eat the sugar. Okay, y'all. I might be back tomorrow. I gotta go back to doing my lives regular so I can make this money for Gizmo so he can have his surgery. Gizmo gonna have me out here hooking on the street trying to make that money. Be out here twerking for Gizmo. Get that $1,000 so he can have his little. He gotta have 3 teeth removed. Get to make this extra money for little Gizmo. So I might start back to doing my lives again. I don't know. I might start doing some like $5 readings. Twerking, be out here twerking for Gizmo, girl. All proceeds go towards Gizmo's medical bills. My husband will beat my ass. I'll be out here twerking. Put on some Daisy Dukes and be out here twerking for Gizmo. Shit, I stop soon as I get the money. I get that $1,200. I stop. You'll never see me twerk again. I might do some. I might do some readings, some little $5 readings or whatever. I don't know. Depends on how I feel. But I might see y'all tomorrow. I'm about to go and relax. I need to heat my little thing up. Heat my little thing up and put it on my back. Well, put it on my neck. And cause when you heat your neck up, it helps with your back pain. So this little thing goes in the microwave and I heat it up and wear it for a while. It's weighted and wear it for a while and it helps with my back pain. Or I heat this up and lay it down in the bed and just lay on top of it. I got a back heating pad thing, but I need an extension cord because it won't reach. It's plugged in, but it won't reach the cord, so I can lay down in the bed and lay on it. So I gotta get an extension cord out of my husband's, uh, out of his room. All right, y'all. I'm just rambling at this point. I'll probably see y'all tomorrow. If I do, it'll probably be around this same time. What time is it? 2 o'clock. So probably around 1 o'clock, 12:30, 1 o'clock my time. Right. That's when I get bored and be wanting to talk. Girl, I hope don't nothing else come up. Shit. Gizmo starting to cost us money. $1,200. That's a lot of money just for to have some teeth removed. I'm getting sleepy. All right, y'all. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Girl, I'm not getting trapped in no twerk vortex. After I make that money, I'm gone. Shit. I need to I need to get me a OnlyFans and put my feet showing my feet on there on OnlyFans or whatever and make me a little bit of money. And once I make that money, I'm out. Put these little ugly feet on OnlyFans, girl. Shit. I don't care. They can see my feet, my butt. If they pay enough money, they can see this butt. Give me the money. Give me the money. Give me the $1,200. I don't care what they see at this point, as long as it ain't coming out of my pocket. Sure will. Girl, y'all know. You know I ain't about to be on no damn OnlyFans showing my butt. Nah, I see. I'm not greedy. When I get to that 12, when I make the money that I need, I'm out. I ain't greedy. I Once I reach my goal, I'm not like some of these other people that be you know, on these money making things, exceeding their goals and just taking everybody's money. Once I reach my goal, I will cut the shit off and I'm gone. You will never see me again. Once I get to what I need, bye. You'll never see me. I ain't greedy. I ain't just out here. I ain't trying to make $100,000. I'm just trying to make enough to get my dog surgery, and and that's it. Then you ain't gonna see my feet, my booty, or nothing else. And I'm gonna delete the OnlyFans after I make the money. I'm gonna delete it. I mean, he okay. He just need to have some teeth pulled. I didn't even know the teeth was bad because he eating just fine. He acting fine. He's not acting like he's in pain. But the doctor said it's three teeth that they need to remove, and they got to put him to sleep and stuff. That's what's costing is the anesthesia is kind of expensive. So um, that's what he dealing with. But other than that, he's fine. He's eating. He's happy. Like I didn't even know it was anything going on with his teeth because he's not acting like he's in pain or anything. Hello, Brooks. So I'm getting ready to go, y'all. Y'all didn't miss the gardening portion of the video, but you can go back and watch that part when the roses start to come. I'm gonna let y'all know if anything starts to grow. I'm really praying that TikTok. Well, it was only $5. The seeds were only $5. So if nothing grows, I'm not going to, have a fit and be like, oh, they took my money. But if it does grow, then of course I'm gonna post it on um, TikTok and let everybody know what the seller was. I have no idea what color these roses are gonna be or anything because what they said they were selling me was a lie. They said it was tiger roses, but it's no such thing as this particular color of tiger roses. It is a such thing as tiger roses. So I'm hoping that these are tiger roses, just a different color than the color that they advertised. But the color that they advertised was AI because I did Google, was it a such thing as yellow and black tiger roses, and it's not. But they do come in red, they come in like pink and red, they come in white and red. This is supposed to be some uh roses that are variegated colors. So it's supposed to be a rose with two colors. So I have no clue what these seeds are or what is going to uh grow from these seeds. So I planted half of them and I put them in a pot to contain them. I didn't put them in the ground because I have no idea what this is. And we already have some beautiful roses in the ground, and I don't want to disrupt their ecosystem, not even knowing what I have. So I planted them in the pot to keep them contained until they grow up and we at least see what it is. Oh, you got a snake plant? I want one. I'm looking for um, a nice one. It's so many different snake plants, and I love them. They could have sent me anything, girl. It could be anything in there. That's why I put it in a pot to keep it contained instead of throwing it in the actual bed of roses. Because I want to know what it is first. Because if it's something crazy, if something crazy grow in that pot, I'll just throw it away. Yeah, and kill my other roses and stuff. No, we ain't about to have that. So that's why I got it in a pot, and it's gonna grow by itself, and we'll see. If it's, if it is some pretty roses, it turns out to be some pretty roses. I do have half of the seeds left, and then I'll give them to my father-in-law, and he can plant them in the ground, and then he can have some too. So that's it, y'all. I'm gonna go in here and see what Gizmo and my husband, what they in there eating on, what they doing. I'm gonna find me something to eat. If not, I'm gonna get up in the bed with my heating pad and rest my back. So I will probably see y'all tomorrow. Thank you for being here. I love you. Bye.